Hello to everyone. Today I will be presenting our research on the formative assessment in communicative grammar teaching. This study explores German teacher candidates' perspectives on integrating formative assessment into the grammar instruction. We have prepared this study all together with me and with the Professor Dr. Handan Köksal at the Trakya University. The title of the study is Formative Assessment in Communicative Grammar Teaching. As I said before, we are exploring the German teacher candidates' perspectives on integrating formative assessment in communicative grammar instruction. As you here see, over the time, language teaching has evolved. In Chile, it focuses in the rigid rules and over the structures, but later, the communicative approach emphasizes meaningful interaction. And the communicative grammar combines both by integrating grammar into the real life communication. Our goal is to understand how German teacher candidates pursue formative assessment in the communicative grammar instruction. We specific ask how they see its role of and effectiveness of formative assessments in the grammar class. Our research question is, how do German teacher candidates perceive the role and effectiveness of formative assessment techniques in the communicative grammar instruction? And the method of the study is we use the qualitative approach, collecting data through observations, interviews, and document analysis. And these methods help us present teacher candidates' perceptions realistically and in depth. Yeah. Our participants, 14 first-year German teacher candidates at the Trakya University. And then our data collection, we are using the semi-structured focus group interviews after the 4 weeks of the communicative grammar lessons. And during and for analysis, we have used the MaxQuery. This is the software for qualitative data analysis, and we have altogether analyzed the data with the MaxQuery software and the systematic coding and categorization. And as I said, our participant, as you see here in the spill, in the picture, in this study involved 14 first-year German teacher candidates at the Trakya University. They participated in the focus group interviews after experiencing communicative grammar lessons for 4 weeks. Key components to formative assessment. Formative assessment consists of 4 key elements: self-assessment, peer assessment, teacher feedback, and continuous evaluation. These methods encourage active learning and self-reflection. Impact on the learner motivation. Participants reported that formative assessments improved their retention and reduced grammar anxiety and increased motivation through collaborative activities. And you see here the sentences of the learners. For example, increased retention. I didn't forget the rules in this method. My retention improved a lot. And overcoming fear. I overcame my fear of grammar through this approach. Group dynamic. This is also a very big factor. And group work reinforced my motivation, and collaborating helped me stay motivated. Yeah, our students, our participants, they felt motivated during this time. and positive attitude change. I developed a more positive attitude toward grammar, and grammar lessons became enjoyable. And most effective assessment tools: self-assessment, peer assessment, and teacher feedback were seen as the most effective techniques. For example, peer assessment, one student said peer assessment made mistakes visible. I learned it from my peers' evaluations. On the other side, we are seeing here the effect of the self-assessment on the learner progress. And one student, he says or she says, self-assessment helped me reflect on the progress, and I realized my strengths and weaknesses. Yeah. And also we see here teacher feedback, and teacher feedback was more comprehensive, and teachers' comments clarified doubts. Yeah. And comparison with traditional methods. And traditional grammar teaching relied on the memorization and exam preparation, and often leading this engagement. In contrast, formative assessment with communicative grammar fosters interactive learning and real-world application. Yeah, we see here the difference between traditional grammar teaching and communicative grammar with formative assessment. Yeah, and a special and the communicative grammar lessons, the focus is here interactive feedback, real word using as the target language using in the real world situations, and the faster learning through collaboration such as peers and group working and engaging creative activities. Yeah. And this assessment technique, this evaluation technique is more focused at the process oriented. Challenges and limitations. Despite its benefits, that are challenges such as time, yeah, and the scalability in the large classes and small sample size and the limited duration of the study. And our study just realized just 4 weeks. It's a small period and limited sample size. Our participants are 14 participants. They are involved in this experiment. And conclusions and recommendations. To maximize effectiveness, we recommended combining multiple assessment methods, incorporating formative assessment into the teacher training, and digital tools for feedback, and conducting for further research on a larger scale. This is our references where I use it. And these references support the theoretical and methodological framework of our study. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for your attention. I look forward to your questions and feedback. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.